Hey guys, Jordan from Adreno here, and today I'm going to be walking you through our Adreno mask range. We have a number of different options and we're going to take a closer look at each of them. So let's get stuck in. So firstly, what we're going to talk about is our Adreno Elite Vision mask. This mask, as you can tell, it's quite big, it's quite large. Which is going to be suited to our scuba divers and to our snorkelers as well. The beautiful single lens is going to allow a nice wide vision when you're out diving or when you're out snorkeling. So you're going to get to see a nice wide angle of the whole reef, the marine life, which is going to be really nice as well. Our buckle system, we have a 2-button press, which is then going to allow us to extend our mask strap and also loosen it up as well. The Elite Vision is one of our top range masks. It's really comfortable. It's a nice soft silicone around the frame, which means fitting the mask when you come into the store, doing that suction test and making sure that it does fit correctly is going to be really easy for you. These masks fit 99% of people. So that's our Adreno Elite Vision mask in a single lens. Next along the line, we've got our Adreno Manta mask in our clear vision and in our tinted vision as well. This mask, it is a little bit smaller, so the volume of the mask is lower in comparison to the Elite Vision, which means there's going to be less dead air space in the mask. Okay, so what that does is it's going to allow less effort on you to equalize that mask as you descend and as that pressure increases. A little bit different in comparison to the Elite Vision is our buckle system. So instead of that 2-button press, we've gone to a single button down here. All you have to do is press that button in, and same again, you'll be able to extend and loosen the mask strap as you need. Obviously, we have the tinted version as well, and the big difference for that is going to be mainly for on the surface. Think of the yellow and the purple coloration, similar to polarized sunglasses. So what that'll do is that'll cut out the glare and it'll cut out a lot of that UV light penetrating through the lens. So on the surface, it's going to make a bit of a difference. At depth, it's not going to make too much difference in terms of color or saturation as you go deeper. The Manta mask, again, it's a nice soft silicone, which makes fitting the mask really easy as well. It is high quality silicone. So when you go into the store again and do that suction test, making sure that the mask fits correctly, it is going to be really, really easy for you. Again, these masks do fit 99% of people. Being that low volume as well is just going to allow less effort on your part to then equalize that mask as you dive deeper and as that pressure increases. These two masks, if you're scuba diving, snorkeling, or even if you are free diving and you want a decent price mask, very, very good options to go for. Next, we move along to our Moray Adreno mask, which again, as you can kind of tell, we're getting smaller and smaller down our range. We've gone back to the 2-button press on this mask, and again, a nice single lens. The nose pocket of this mask is a little bit smaller. So if you do have a smaller face or those facial features, it's not a bad mask to go for as well. That single frame, again, just like the others, it is going to have that nice wide range of view. So you're going to get a nice amount of marine life and coral that you're going to be able to see all at once. You're not really going to have to turn your head around too much, which is nice for any of you lazy divers out there. Again, nice soft silicone. It is a liquid skin, so it's a little bit different to our Elite Vision where that frame pops off the front. So the frame of the mask is all one piece with the actual silicone. And that's just going to add a little bit of durability and just overall nicer finish in my opinion as well. Adreno Moray, very, very good quality mask for scuba divers, snorkelers, and again, if you're getting into free diving and want something a little bit more low volume, than the Adreno Manta mask. Next, we have our Adreno Poseidon. As you can tell, it's very, very small. The beautiful thing about this size is that there's a lot less dead air space in the mask. So for freedivers or spearos, as you dive down and that pressure increases, the less dead air space in the mask for you to equalize and blow a little bit of air into, the better. That basically means you can leave more air in your lungs to continue diving down. So that's really, really important. We've gone to a dual lens, okay? So there's no single lens in here. Some people will tell you that the vision is going to be worse than, say, a high volume mask or a mask that is a single lens. It's a little bit different. For me, I generally find masks that are low volume to have better vision. And the reason being is because the mask sits a lot closer to your face. Generally with my masks, I can feel my eyelashes touching the glass. What that does is, because it's sitting so close to your eyes, you get a much better peripheral vision, so looking up behind you and looking down as well. So it's not just that side and wide angle view, you're getting a much bigger circumference as you dive. As I said before, if you're a lazy diver, which I am, if you don't want to turn your head too much, getting a low volume mask is a really good way to go. And obviously for those benefits for freediving and spearfishing, equalizing the mask and actually pressurizing it as depth increases, you're not going to have to waste as much air on equalizing your mask. The mask itself, again, 2-button press on the mask clips, so it makes it nice and easy to tighten and to loosen the mask as well. And then in the nose pocket here is we have a bit of a perforated rubber on that nose pocket, which just basically is going to help you to pinch your nose and to equalize, and also taking the mask on and off as well. The Poseidon, it's a very, very comfortable mask. I use it myself for my freediving and spearfishing. It's a really cool design and it fits very, very comfortably as well. You don't get too much pressure up on your brow, so it's very, very comfortable, and it's lightweight as well, which is really, really nice. From there, we have our Adreno Carlo. This was one of our first mask designs that we came out with. And as you can see, it is a little bit smaller than our Poseidon. So that low volume or super low volume style mask has now come into play. Dual lens system again. So again, it's going to sit closer to your face. Your peripheral vision is going to be a lot better. And your overall vision really is going to be a lot better as well. And then because it's that low to super low volume, you're going to have no worries equalizing the mask. We've stuck with the 2-button press again on this mask, just making it nice and easy for you to tighten and loosen it up. And then again on the nose pocket, not the entire nose, but just down the bottom here is that kind of extra gripping to help with equalizing or pinching that nose, and then also taking the mask on and off as well. For me, this mask was actually my first mask that I purchased with Adreno, and I still have it today. It's very, very comfortable. Again, it's that liquid style, so the frame is completely put together in the one silicone mold, which just basically, as I said before, adds to that durability and that overall sleeker finish. Very, very comfortable mask. All of our masks do come with our Adreno mask bag. So these are all included and a really good option for you to store your masks in, just to keep them safe, keep any grime, dust, salt, slime, anything like that out. If you're a bit lazy when you clean, we've got the mesh, rubber mesh system on the bottom here. So if you are a scuba diver and you just dump all of your gear into the nice wash bath, you can leave your mask in there. It's not going to get trampled on or destroyed or lost and forgotten, and any water can still seep through there and give your mask a nice clean if you are a bit lazy and don't want to take the mask out. So yeah, this comes with all of our masks. So if you are looking at purchasing a brand new mask and the Adreno range is where you want to go, make sure you get this one included. It's a really good option to keep your mask safe and secure in your dive bag, or as I said, when you're out cleaning and cleaning all your gear as well. For me, the mask range, there's a lot of masks to choose from. It really does depend on the kind of sport that you're doing. Scuba diving, any of these masks are gonna be fine, okay? In terms of free diving and spearfishing, I probably wouldn't go any further than the moray mask, just for that low volume capacity and overall function for the sport. That being said though, any of these 3 masks here you can use for scuba diving as well. I generally prefer low volume masks over these big chunky ones. Again, it's personal preference, and it really does come down to comfort and fit. Okay, so if you do go into our stores, make sure that the mask fits properly and make sure it's comfortable on your face as well, because if it's uncomfortable now on the surface, it's going to be 10 times worse when you're under the water. There we have it, guys. So that's our Adreno mask range. If you are looking at purchasing your first mask or upgrading your mask, please do come into our stores, have a chat to one of our staff members to help fit the mask, or shop online as well. We do have some really good deals, and these masks are fantastic. Do yourself a favor and spend some time narrowing it down to at least 2 or 3 options before making your purchase. Thanks guys, cheers.